Fallout 4 is a pretty game. There's been a lot of things said about Fallout 4. It's buggy, the dialogue sucks.
Drink some water.
It makes me want to kill children. But calling the game is pretty is not one of them. Now with mods, you can make this game look as pretty or as ugly as you want, but I genuinely think that the vanilla game looks nice. At time of writing, Fallout 4 came out in 2015, making it several years old. So in terms of textures, it looks okay still. But one of my favorite games that I grew up playing looks like this. So when I say it looks pretty, I don't mean that the textures are so beautiful my pre-build could just die of happiness. What I mean, and this is something that does get said once in a while, is that the world itself feels like a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Whether it's the remains of various cities and towns, the glowing sea, or Far Harbor, it looks really good. One thing I noticed is that when you're walking around in power armor, in the first person, is that if it rains, it'll slide down your visor and obscure your vision. Which is a nice attention to detail that I wish we saw more of in other aspects of the game. When the game just like lets you think for a moment and slow down. It really is a pretty game. The moment that put this idea into my head was actually the opening.
Good morning, Vault-Tec calling.
Yes, just look at that wonderful smiling face, those beautiful cheekbones, that gorgeous hat. Oh, baby. But no, I mean past all that, past all the setup, to when you first step out into the open world. As the rusty mechanisms grind into action, you're slowly raised up through a deep tunnel. As you get closer to the surface, the light becomes momentarily blinding as your eyes adjust to the light. After a few seconds, your eyes adjust and you can see what has become the world. What a moment ago had been lush green forests surrounding populated cities and suburbs has turned into a wasteland scorched by atomic fire over 2 centuries ago. It's a powerful moment, and something that made me really feel a part of this world and immersed in it. And despite all the faults that Fallout 4 has, I still think it's a really pretty game. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I tried to find something that hasn't been said a lot about Fallout 4, which is kind of hard to do these days given how long it's been around and how much has been said about it, but I think I came up with something that was kind of interesting. If you want to see my playthrough of Fallout 4 for the first time, you know, completely vanilla, of mods and stuff like that, that's over on my VOD channel for my Twitch at Box O'Reilly Storage on YouTube, link in the description. If you want to see the raw source, my streams are over at twitch.boxo'reillys. And yeah, I hope you have a good day. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.